Okay, folks, even though it's cold and it's snowy outside, you can still enjoy nature through birding. That's right. Bob Swindell's here. He's from the Black River Audubon Society, and it is. I've been having a terrific time just looking out my window at home. I mean, I've seen birds out there that I don't usually see. Why is that?
Yeah, there's a lot of birds that come in this time of year. They actually migrate down south to us, which is kind of a, they come from Canada down to our area.
So this is warm for them.
Mm-hmm. And then when we get this kind of weather, they're looking for the bird feeders that are appreciating the seed and stuff. So. And
some of these bushes, they have little berries on them. They seem to be in there. So you can see them better right now in some cases.
Right. The loss of leaves makes it easier to see the birds in there. A lot of them switch their diet from insects to berries and seeds in the winter. So if you have trees with berries, you likely see birds.
It's always interesting to talk to you because I could look at something and see, but you see so much more. It's like bird watching is something that sort of develops over the years.
Yeah, it's a lifelong skill. People learn as they go, and there's never too little to learn. There's never too much to learn. So
something you said to me earlier, I saw a bald eagle not too long ago, and I was very excited about it. But there's a way to get even more excited about it.
Yeah, it's the recovery that the bald eagles have made has just been remarkable. They were down to 4 active nests in 1973, and 45 years later they counted over 900 active nests. And this is a photo at Old Woman's Creek, and at this time of year, December, January, sometimes they'll congregate there, and you can see 30, 40 eagles in one place. It's unbelievable. It's a sight to see, and everybody loves it.
Look at that.
This one's in Sheffield Lake. And then all the trees, people go there and try to count as many as they can count. So it's a really remarkable comeback.
So bird watching right now, it's cold out. I guess some people won't want to go out and walk around in the woods or whatever to do it. But you said you can actually see them from your car.
Yeah, you could do a lot of great bird watching by car. You could pull up to the lake shore, just sit in your car with your binoculars. You might see somebody like this. This is a great black gull. This is actually the largest gull in the world.
No kidding, it's here.
Yep, and we have people who sit at the lake and watch gulls for hours, and they look for unusual ones like this, or the Iceland gull or Galicious gull. So, but there's a whole bunch of ring and herring gulls, of course.
What's this thing?
This is a great blue heron. This is kind of the iconic Lake Erie bird. This is a good example of the birds that don't, where some migrate and some don't. We have the guys that stick it out.
Are they rare ever?
I'm sorry?
Were they ever rare or threatened?
I don't think they've been threatened, but they're okay. But they like the fish, so they stick around. But yeah, and then this one is the downy woodpecker. We have 7 woodpeckers in Ohio, and they all stay around all year. So they love the bird feeders. They love the suet in particular, or unsalted peanuts, as in this case. But this is the smallest woodpecker, and they're very common to bird feeders.
So it's a great idea to throw out feed right now.
Oh, absolutely. They really, really appreciate it. When the snow covers, it's harder for them to.
Who's that little rascal?
This is a female dark-eyed junco, known as a snowbird. This is another one that comes from Canada. And
you know some stuff.
There's a lot of birds to keep track of, so we do our best. But
hey, we were talking about the eagles being threatened at one time, pesticides and that sort of thing, and now they're back. But there's also a problem with plastic in birds. Yes,
plastic is kind of the new thing. Birds don't recognize plastic, and then when we get the microplastics, a tiny little piece of the plastic, a lot of them think it's food, so they eat this, and then they can't digest it. And even the herons, we just saw the great blue heron, that we're finding pieces of plastic in their lungs. But it also works its way up through the food chain, even into humans. We're seeing plastic in our blood. We're seeing it in our food, our beer. We're seeing microplastics.
Not good. That's not good. So what's this ripples of plastic?
Yeah, we have a public showing in conjunction with Lorraine County Metro Parks, February 22nd. Local documentary filmmakers got into the Great Lakes to kind of tackle the issue of plastic and see what the situation is and what we can do to try to improve it, again, not only for animals and nature, but also for ourselves.
And there are probably some other events that go along with this?
Yeah, we have a field trip the day before, February 21st. We're going to Castilla Pond, and that's one of those areas where the waterfowl like to congregate. You'll see lots of ducks, even some swans, because it doesn't freeze. When the lake starts freezing, they need a place to go.
So if we go to that website right now, we can learn more about what's going on.
Yeah.
And even if you want to get into bird watching a little bit, you can guide them the right direction.
Yeah, we have everything there. and we have our monthly meetings, and we're always available to talk and share what we can about bird watching.
Yeah, I tell you, since I talked to you the first time, it's a lot more fun for me to look out the kitchen window and see what's happening out there. Throw out some feed and have a great time. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you
Great
for
to
having
see
us
you.
again. We
Yeah,
really
always
appreciate
fun
it.
to see you.